Hello and welcome to the Galileo News. Nobel laureates are among scientists calling for volunteers to be exposed to coronavirus after receiving a vaccine to see if it offers protection. In an open letter to the head of the US National Institutes of Health, the group says so-called challenge trials could accelerate vaccine development. The Oxford University COVID-19 Vaccine Programme's director said such studies should be feasible and informative. There are now 23 coronavirus vaccines in clinical trials around the world. The only way we will know if any of them works is if enough volunteers are subsequently exposed to coronavirus in their daily life and do not get infected. That could take well into next year, given that many studies are being conducted in countries where infection rates are falling. The organisation One Day Sooner, consisting of more than 100 prominent figures, including 15 Nobel laureates, argues this should not be left to chance. It wants healthy young volunteers to be deliberately given coronavirus after receiving a vaccine, arguing that the risk to their health would be low, but the potential benefits to society enormous. The letter states if challenge trials can safely and effectively speed the vaccine development process, then there is formidable presumption in favour of their use, which would require a very compelling ethical justification to overcome. The letter supporting challenge trials has been signed by Professor Adrian Hill, the director of the Jenner Institute at Oxford University, which is one of the leading prototype coronavirus vaccines. He said human challenge studies could happen in the coming months. Dr. Francis Collins, director of the NIH, has said COVID-19 challenge trials are on the table for discussion, not on the table to start designing a plan. So what do you think of this? From an ethical standpoint, it could be a little concerning, just because even though younger people are less affected by it, doesn't mean that, it's a bit like when you think of medication. No two people are going to have the exact same response because no two people are exactly the same in terms of their genetics. Not even identical twins are genetically the same. This means everyone's response will be different, and potentially there are the risks of people dying as a result of these trials. Of course, this will be gone through a period of justification before it happens, but I think with the pressure of 15 Nobel laureates as part of this campaign, it might get through a lot faster, which is where I would see the checks and balances need to kind of remain in place. They shouldn't, just because of their stature and where they are, naturally be able to kind of push something through. Whatever you think, leave comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.